Had the opportunity today to Eino Doma Shmi Aryeh. I've heard so much about Chazaq and all their work over the last number of years, but Eino Doma Shmi Aryeh, I had an opportunity today to actually be here for a few hours in the office, speak to some of the staff members, some of the rabbis, some of the rabbanim, and to see firsthand the work that they're doing. And I must tell you that while they were showing me the computer and the systems, almost 1,000 Yiddish kinder, Jewish children that were taken from public school, put into yeshivas. It's not just 1,000. It's 1,000 children and their families, and then their children and their grandchildren and their great-grandchildren. Dorei Doros, generations of Jews will be Jews, will be Torah, Shomei Torah mitzvos, because of the work that Chazaq does. But while I was taking this tour, my mind was wandering. And I was thinking back when I was growing up in Forest Hills, grew up here, went to yeshivas in Queens. We had a student, a friend, a Bukharian, from a Bukharian family that ended up in the yeshiva. But the yeshiva really wasn't for him. There was nobody else from that background. His parents really weren't happy that he was going to a yeshiva. And he just didn't fit in. And there was nobody to talk to. There was nobody to help him. There was no one to direct him. There were no other yeshivas for him to go to and to hold his hand in the hands of his families to walk them through. And he left yeshiva when we were about 7th grade, and I didn't see him, ever spoke to him again until one time, maybe 4 years later. We were coming back from a basketball game in the park east of courtyard, a basketball court, and it was a little bit getting dark, and I was walking with 2 or 3 friends from yeshiva, and we were surrounded by a gang of boys that came to rob us. And it was a very uncomfortable, frightening situation. After a few minutes, one of the boys said, it seemed one of the leaders of the group said, "Leave them alone." And the other boys seemed to be upset. "What do you mean, leave them alone?" And he pointed to me, he said, "He was kind to me when we were together in class together. Let him go, let them go." And then I recognized him, looked very different from those days. And I said goodbye to him, and I thanked him, and I wished him well, and we moved on. I never ever knew what happened to him. I always wondered whatever happened to him. But I know if there was an organization like Chazaq, this never would have happened. His family would have had a place, would have people to love them, to hold their hands, walk them through the system, to make sure that he stays in a yeshiva that fits, that was good for him, that would have been good for him. His family probably would have become frum, and generations would have changed. A person saves one child, Kilu Matzil Kol Yisrael Kul, like you save the whole Klal Yisrael. Kol Matzil Nefesh Achas. One soul, one Yiddish neshama is saved. It's like all of the entire world was saved. My friend from those years ago wasn't able to be saved because there was no Chazaq. Chazaq is here now. Let's make sure that there is no boy that's left behind, that every single boy, yeshiva boy and girl in public school, ends up in yeshiva. It will be a schus for Chazaq. It will be a schus for each and every one of us who helps support and build this incredible kiruv organization in Klal Yisrael. Thank you.